everybody, and welcome back to another card video. This time not a card opening video, but instead a card reveal video. Very excited about this video. This has been a video 60 days in the making. And I say 60 days because if you notice on the box here, this package is from HGA, Hybrid Grading Approach. At the end of April, I sent off a couple of cards to HGA at that time. They were still relatively a new player in the market, making some waves. I really liked what they were doing with a lot of their labels, label designs, and so we figured we would give them a shot. And so we picked basically two cards to send as a test. These were cards that I had pulled at least 20 plus, 25 plus years ago that have been sitting in a box for all this time. And so two that I felt like were in pretty good shape, and two I definitely wanted to test the waters with, and sent them off at the end of April on a 60-day turnaround. I'll do the math as I'm editing this video, but I think they are pretty close to right at 60 days. It's supposed to be sometime near the end of July, so we're approaching that pretty quickly at this point. And so we got them back today. I got the email notification yesterday. UPS would be dropping off the package. They dropped it off today just a little after noon. And have the package right here. I'll go ahead and tell you, I did cheat. I went ahead and opened the package and looked at the cards. I just could not wait. I really wanted to do a live reveal, but my wife wanted to see them. I wanted to see them. My best friend growing up had already texted me about them. He knew they were coming in today, so I went ahead. I did peek. I know what the grades are, but I still want to do a reveal for you guys on the channel. Again, these are the first two graded cards I've ever owned. I've never even bought any graded cards. I'm usually just typically a raw guy as far as buying cards goes, or pulling them straight from packs. So these are my first two graded cards ever. So I'll stop burying the lead, stop dragging it on, and we'll get in right to the reveal. So with that being said, the two players that I decided to send from two different sports. The first one we sent was a Kobe Bryant, and the second player we sent was a Derek Jeter. And so we'll flip the cards over and look at the grades here in just a second. This is Jeter's 93 Topps rookie, and this is a 2001 Kobe Bryant Purple Rain, and I'll tell you why I chose the Kobe in just a second. But I did also make some predictions. Just really curious as to how good my grading eye was for these. I didn't use a jeweler's loupe or any kind of magnification, just really went with the naked eye here, looked at corner, surface, edges, and centering on all of these, and wasn't expecting 10s on either one, honestly. As a matter of fact, I made my pre-video predictions, and so I thought the Jeter would get an 8 with 8, 8.5, 9 subgrades. The Kobe I thought would come in at a 9 with 9.99 and 8.5 subgrades, and so Jeter and 8, Kobe and 9, those are my predictions. And so we'll reveal it, see how close I got with my predictions there. Put those, over here off to the side. So I think the first one we'll reveal will be the Jeter. I pulled this card likely straight from a pack, probably 25 plus, 30 plus years ago. At this point, love Jeter. I'm a big Red Sox fan, but my wife loves the Yankees, and I'm a big enough man to admit that I love Jeter. I love the way he played the game, even as a Red Sox fan. So we'll flip the Jeter, and we'll even do a slow reveal here of the grades. So turn it over. Oh, maybe you saw it already. We'll turn it over, and we'll do the reveal here of our grades. We'll go left to right. So we start off with two 9s. You've got a 9 on edges and a 9 on centering. And I knew the centering was off on this card. You can take a look and see it's not terrible centering, maybe a little bit thin on the left border, but overall a 9 with edges and a 9 for centering. Super happy about that. And then corners got a 9, and surface got an 8.5. And I actually thought the corners would be much worse on this, so I was surprised the corners got a 9. The surface 8.5. I did look over it once I got it again and couldn't really see anything with a naked eye for the surface, but again, 30-year-old card being shuffled through the box. Bound to pick up some scratches here and there. So obviously, if you're doing the math already, a mint 9 on the 1993 Topps Derek Jeter draft pick rookie card. So super happy with this one. Like I said, expecting an 8, ended up getting a 9, and just an absolute beautiful card. We went with the light neutral match on the card, and absolutely love the Yankees Navy, the green, pulling out the green in the card, just absolutely looks fantastic. The cases feel good. There's no movement of the card in there. Again, there's the back with their I guess their code there, and then you've got your identifier, card identifier. But overall, just an absolutely beautiful card. Extremely happy with the Jeter. So this is definitely one for the PC. Again, like I said, one of my first ever graded cards personally. Pulled from a pack 30 years ago, graded, and got a 9. So extremely happy with the Jeter. Now, the other one I sent off was actually not a card I even realized I think I had at the time. As I was going through cards and looking for candidates to get graded, obviously looking for, you know, any kind of GOATs of any of the major 4 sports. And so Jeter obviously made that list. And then Kobe, of course, made that list, and his stuff was outrageously high when we were sending these cards back off in April, when the market was just, you know, insane. So that being said, I don't actually remember pulling this card. I'm not even sure where I got these cards. I was never a huge basketball collector, but I came across a whole bunch of 2000, 2001 Upper Deck Game Jersey Edition cards, and they had a whole little subset of Kobe Purple Rain. And again, those cards were commonly numbered base cards, not an insert set or anything. So fairly common cards. However, as I was going through them, I noticed that on one of them, it was numbered. And this Kobe card is actually numbered 60 of 100. So only 100 copies of this serial numbered from the 2000-2001 Upper Deck set. Did not realize I even had this in my collection at the time until I saw it. Once I saw that, I started scrutinizing the card. Is that something worth sending? It looked good to me from the naked eye, and so figured we would send it in. Obviously, can never go wrong having a graded, numbered, low serial number Kobe card, regardless of year. And so again, we'll do the slow reveal here with the Kobe. Again, I thought that it would get a 9, and so I've got 3 9 subgrades and an 8.5. So let's see what we ended up with here. A 9 and a 9.5. So edges got a 9, centering got a 9.5. So super happy on the centering. The edges, of course, again, I did know this one would not gem mint. You know, I knew it wouldn't get a 10. Obviously, there's even some whiting there on that corner. So again, you know, I wasn't expecting huge things from this, but happy with the 9.5 centering, 9 edges, and then an 8.5 and a 9.5. 8.5 on the corners, which again I expected due to, you know, some whiting there. And I think there's even a little bit more just right inside the corner. The surface, though, a 9.5. So a 9.5 surface, 9.5 centering, was extremely happy with that. Again, if you're doing the math at home, a 9 mint on the Kobe. So of the 2 cards, Jeter 9, Kobe 9, the only gripe that I would have about any of this at all would be the Kobe yellow up here doesn't quite match the more orange on the card. And I did go with color splash team match, right? So color splash team match for the Kobe, and of course the purple and yellow are Lakers colors. It just seems like that yellow is a little faded compared to the jersey and the stripe. But honestly, that's super nitpicky. I'm very happy with the Kobe at a 9 again. At this rate, 2021, 20-year-old card, and one I did not even realize I had in my collection. And there's the number, if you can see it at the bottom, the 60 of 100 there on the bottom. So a numbered Kobe card, graded a 9 from HGA. Super excited about that one. Super excited about the Derek Jeter. Just really thrilled to get these back. Like I said, sent them off late April, and then we're pretty close to the 60 business day turnaround time. $20 a card. Could not be happier. So thumbs up to HGA. And I guess now I'm going to go back through my collection and see if there are any other cards I want to send. I think they did a great job. There's no wobble in the cases. Again, I know people have seen that. They had some issues there. That looks resolved. Went through, checked the spelling. So I was very careful when I was putting them in to spell everything correctly. So it looked good there from that standpoint. Again, just super happy with these 2 cards. Not shifting around in the cases. The cases look really clean. They stack nicely, feel good, solid in the hand. So I'm a fan. I know this is a little bit of a longer video, but just could not wait to get it recorded for you guys on the stream. Again, very excited. Kobe, Jeter, both 9s. Could not ask for more. Hopefully there'll be more HGA reveals and graded card reveals in the future. As always, thanks so much for watching. God bless and have a great night.